Hi, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Best Dental Marketing. I'm Brad Newman, founder of Dentainment, and today we're going to talk about one of the biggest changes I've seen in digital marketing over the past 15 years: artificial intelligence. More specifically, how do you make your dental website ready for AI search? Now, if you've spent any time following the marketing world, you've probably heard terms like ChatGPT, Google AI overviews, Gemini, Claude, Perplexity, and other AI platforms that are fundamentally changing how people search for information online. And here's what's fascinating. For the first time in decades, people are beginning to skip traditional search engines altogether. Instead of typing keywords into Google, they're asking complete questions. Questions like, who's the best cosmetic dentist near me? Who has experience treating failed veneers? Can worn teeth be restored without surgery? Who specializes in full mouth rehabilitation? Instead of scrolling through 10 blue links, AI increasingly provides one answer, or maybe three, and that changes everything because the question is no longer, how do I rank number one on Google? The question has become, how do I become the dentist AI recommends? Today, I want to share several strategies that every dental practice should begin implementing, not next year, but right now. For years, dental websites were designed almost like online business cards. They listed services, they had a phone number, maybe some before and after photos, a biography, a contact form, and honestly, that was enough. But today's website has a completely different job. It's no longer simply trying to convince a patient. It's trying to convince artificial intelligence that you are a trusted authority. That's a completely different challenge. AI isn't impressed by flashy animations. It doesn't care about giant sliders. It isn't persuaded by marketing buzzwords. Instead, it looks for signals. Signals that indicate expertise, experience, authority, trust. And those happen to be the exact same qualities patients are looking for. One phrase I've become increasingly passionate about is when experience matters most. Think about it. If someone has chipped a tooth, almost any dentist may be able to help. But if someone has spent $50,000 on cosmetic dentistry that failed, that's a different situation. If someone needs full mouth rehabilitation, if they've been embarrassed to smile for 20 years, if they've visited 5 dentists already, experience suddenly matters a lot. AI understands context. It recognizes when a question involves complexity. That's why your website shouldn't simply say, we offer veneers. Instead, explain why your approach is different. Discuss the cases you've treated. Talk about your philosophy. Explain your diagnostic process. Show patients and AI that this isn't simply another procedure. It's something you've devoted years, maybe decades, to mastering. One of the biggest opportunities I see for dentists is becoming educators. Patients don't just want treatment, they want understanding. Imagine someone searching, why are my veneers turning dark? Do you have a page answering that? What about, can old dental work be replaced? Why are my teeth getting shorter? What causes bite collapse? Every question represents an opportunity. Instead of creating pages about procedures, create pages that answer patient questions. That's exactly what AI is trying to do. If your website already contains the best answer, your chances of being referenced increase dramatically. Here's something many practices still overlook. One page on cosmetic dentistry isn't enough anymore. Think like a publisher, create clusters of related content instead of one implant page. Consider articles about single implants, multiple implants, bone grafting, implant maintenance, healing timelines, common misconceptions, cost considerations, same with cosmetic dentistry, smile makeovers, failed cosmetic dentistry, aging smiles, worn teeth, tooth erosion, smile, rejuvenation. The deeper you cover a subject, the more authority you build. AI notices depth. One thing AI cannot manufacture: your experience. Record videos, share stories, explain why you recommend one treatment over another. Talk about mistakes you've seen. Discuss lessons you've learned over 25 years. Those insights cannot be copied. They're uniquely yours. Patients connect with authenticity. And AI increasingly recognizes original content as well. Here's something I believe many people underestimate. AI doesn't only evaluate your website. It looks across your entire digital footprint: your Google business profile, your YouTube channel, podcast appearances, educational videos, articles, professional memberships, conference presentations, news mentions, social media, reviews. All of these pieces work together. Think of your digital presence as building a reputation, not just for people, but for machines learning who deserves to be trusted. Now, let's not ignore the basics. Your website still needs to load quickly. It needs to perform beautifully on mobile devices. Navigation should be intuitive. Pages should be organized logically. Images should be optimized. Content should be structured properly with headings. Internal links should connect related topics. Technical excellence creates a better experience for both patients and AI. Fortunately, improving one usually improves the other. One lesson I've learned after working with dental practices for many years: the businesses that consistently win don't chase algorithms. They build trust. Algorithms change, trust doesn't. Google changes, AI changes, technology evolves. But dentists who genuinely educate patients, provide exceptional care, share their knowledge, and communicate clearly will continue earning attention no matter how search evolves. That's why I encourage every practice to think beyond rankings. Instead, ask yourself, how can we become the most trusted educational resource in our community? Because that's ultimately what AI is searching for: trusted expertise. I believe we're entering one of the most exciting periods in the history of dental marketing, not because AI replaces dentists, not because AI replaces marketing agencies, but because AI rewards practices that genuinely invest in education, authority, and patient trust. The practices that begin building that foundation today are likely to have a tremendous competitive advantage over the next 5 to 10 years. And the best part? Everything we're talking about doesn't just improve your visibility in AI, it also creates a better experience for your patients. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you found this episode helpful, I'd truly appreciate it if you'd subscribe, leave a review, and share it with another dentist or practice owner who wants to stay ahead of where marketing is heading. And if you'd like to understand how AI currently views your dental practice, we'd love to help. At Dentainment, we perform comprehensive digital footprint analyses that evaluate your website, content, authority, technical performance, online reputation, and overall visibility across today's rapidly evolving AI landscape. You'll receive personalized recommendations to help position your practice for long-term success, not just on Google, but across the next generation of AI-powered search. Visit dentainment.com to learn more. Until next time, keep educating, keep innovating, and remember, when experience matters most, make sure the world and AI can clearly see yours. Thanks for listening.